Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, and the levee was dry. And good old boys are drinking whiskey and wine. What, Sarah? That was the best part of the music.
Oh, yeah. How beautiful is this sweat?
It's
It
quite-
is new.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. It's really nice. You know what? Since we are here, do you want to react to a video about America?
Of course, yes.
Of
Let's
course.
see.
We have an amazing one today.
Okay.
The title of the video goes British Girl Living in America Culture Shock. Sarah, say hello to our friends.
Hi, guys.
Our friends, thank you so much for all the support. We really appreciate that. That said, Sarah, ask them for the most important thing.
Guys, leave a like, thumbs up.
And if they subscribe,
You make our day.
damn right. The link below. By the way, they can also do what?
Wipe.
No, not wipe, Sarah. Is hype the video.
Yes.
So, my friends, hype the video. Oh, man. Okay, hype the video, my friends. Let's go into this.
I'm a British teen living in America. Today we're going
Okay.
to talk about some of the stuff America has that the UK does not. As always, I'm going to have some weird points in here, some niched points, because I want to make it more interesting for you guys. I think it's more exciting to watch if I talk about some stuff that no one else really does. Not the
Fair.
basics and the stuff you already know. So I tried my best today to pick some more weird, interesting points, I guess. Okay, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's just begin. Okay, the first one is couponing. The reason I'm talking about this is because I just went to the
Coupons?
grocery store or the supermarket today, and I got given a coupon, and I was like, oh my gosh, I should definitely talk about this. When I was
You know what? We watched a show back in the day that it was on TLC that people went shopping. They had a bunch of coupons.
Yeah, in the US, American can stack coupons and sometimes pay
They
nothing.
pay nothing.
Yeah.
But I never knew if that show was real or not. I mean, it
I
was
thought,
it was
thought
real,
it
but
is, yeah.
you think there is Americans that actually do this regularly?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fascinating actually.
Here in Portugal, that's impossible.
No, that's impossible. I remember watching with you an episode that someone bought so much food and they actually paid zero at the end.
$0.
It was
Yeah,
crazy
exactly.
to watch,
Yeah,
my
yes,
friends. Okay, well, let's continue.
I remember watching people, there was like these documentary type videos on YouTube of these people that would coupon a lot in
Yeah.
America.
Oh, okay.
Like they literally had like garages full of all the stuff that they would get like for free or heavily discounted on the
Yeah, I bet she's talking about the same show.
Yes.
coupons, and they would have books and books filled with them. They'd spend all day like ripping out the coupons and like going to the stores and like trying to get it, and it would be like this whole thing. And I remember one time like they got like a full, I think 3 or 4 like trolleys or shopping baskets full of food, and was giving the coupons. It took the lady so long to scan them. At the end the total was like $2.50, and the
See,
lady
it's
had
true.
like their head
I guess it's true. My friends, okay. Actually, I'm really curious about this, and I bet Sarah is also
Yeah.
curious. Tell me if you ever saw someone doing that at Walmart or Costco, whatever the supermarket you go. But I'm talking about having, a lot of groceries and paying like $5, $0, whatever it was, but using a lot of coupons. Because we stayed in America 15 days, but we didn't saw that.
No.
So I'm curious to see if them already saw that. Yeah.
Yes.
budgeted or expected the total to be under $2. So it was like this whole thing, recounting everything, took like hours, all to save another 50 cents. So yeah, it's definitely not as extreme as that day to day here, but there definitely is coupons, and it's not really a thing I'd ever experienced back home. So I mean, I'm not as up to date with them as I could be to actually save money. Like I always forget to use them, or like don't look up how they work, don't find the ones for that week, whatever it is. But I know a lot of people do, and it's a really great way to kind of have more cost-effective supermarket shops, because you don't have to take it to the extreme. You can use it in a more casual way and just save a little bit of
Sarah, be honest with me. If we lived in America, would you do that?
Yes.
I do it. It is kind of like
All the time.
all the time. That seems fun. The thing is, seems fun
Yeah.
actually to do, and it's like something that I got them, But the thing here, the thing is, here is kind of like this. You spend $50 at the grocery stores, they give you back $10 if they have that type of discount going. Coupons. There is some supermarkets that do it.
Yeah,
But it's not common. That is not common at all. No.
No.
money with it, so it's definitely a cool thing and something I need to kind of get more into, to be honest, save a little bit of money there. But let me know if anyone else, if you're from a different country, do they have coupons? If you're from America, do you use coupons? I want to know. Okay.
You know what? But I think in the 90s, I think coupons ended up being more common.
I don't remember.
I remember a grocery store here, a supermarket better saying that had that. But nowadays, nowadays is not common anymore.
Next would be the garbage disposal. Now this very much scares me. I'm
Garbage
like
disposal.
completely scared of the garbage disposal, if I'm being real. Like the noise it makes, I just get scared. I remember seeing in like some kind of horror movies, like they shove people's fingers down the garbage disposal. That sounds really graphic, but that is why I'm
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, the only time we used disposable garbage was at the hotel in Texas, remember?
Yeah.
And it was definitely scary, the noise.
Yeah.
But
And-
I was surprised. It works really well.
Really
yeah.
well. But the thing is, when we end up releasing that video, they said that we did a mistake. You never
What?
turn on the garbage disposal without turning the water. Also.
Why?
Because I think the machine can break or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But okay, I have actually amazing information to share with you, Sarah. I was doing yesterday, actually, it's kind of funny. I was doing some research on Google or ChatGPT, let's say, and I feel like a garbage disposal is something that we can buy and install in Portugal.
Really? Okay.
I'm not sure if
It is allowed?
I mean, even if it's not allowed, how the hell the government is going to know?
Right.
You know what I mean? So because in Amazon you can buy a garbage disposal, and I was seeing how you can install that,
Okay.
and didn't seem that difficult, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Maybe I can do it. You know, I think it could be a nice video for you too. Installing a garbage
If you
disposal.
guys don't tell to anyone.
Yeah, my friend, shut up. Come on, don't call the Portuguese government.
actually scared. And it's a very vivid image in my mind, and clearly it's left an imprint. But if we're being for real, I don't actually really know what the garbage disposal is for. Obviously, it's to dispose of garbage if it's by the name, but I don't really know if you're meant to put like scrap food down there and then turn it on.
Yes.
My parents tell me not to do that. Like my dad especially
What?
says that it's not made for that, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure that is what it's made for. It's literally
I
a garbage
believe
disposal, so-
a garbage disposal is meant for food scraps.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, but I think so. I think so.
Kind of confused. So if anyone knows how to actually properly use one that isn't gonna like clog up or mess up the drains or anything, I don't even know. Just let me know, because I still don't know what it's for. I'm assuming you just put scrap food on there, but like to what extent are you meant to do that? Like what can you put down there? What can you not? How much food can you do? Like I'm not really sure. Like do you have to like split it up so you don't put too much out?
I think it's like you end up making a soup. There is a bit of carrot. That thing destroys the carrot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's like that. Is food that
Food scraps.
food scraps? Yeah.
One time. I'm clearly confused here, so any help would be appreciated. It's definitely not something we have in the UK. I've travelled to genuinely so many countries, and I think America is one of the only places I've ever seen it. So I don't know if it's
Oh yeah, I never saw one here. Never.
just America that has them or anywhere else that does, but for me I've never seen it anywhere else. And it is very common. I literally see it in every household. I've mentioned in other videos when we very first moved, we moved around a lot, so I've definitely experienced a lot of different houses in America, and I've literally seen it at every single one. So I think it's definitely something that is everywhere here. Okay, this is a funny one, but spray cheese. Like everything from here, it seems.
We
I've
brought
seen
some
it.
spreadsheet from America.
So we have experience on this.
I
Okay.
really was impressed by the taste, because I thought something that artificial would taste horrible, but it's actually good. Yeah.
I mean, you know what? They under this, I blame Americans here, because they talk a lot of trash about the spray cheese. That is not that good. But you know what? I end up putting on some crackers, and it was, I would say, good. So I approve spray cheese.
In the movies, and I didn't think it was real or just not super common, but I see it in supermarkets, and a lot of like my friends' households have them in their like pantry or whatever, and I actually don't know if I've tried it. Oh my goodness,
You have to try.
I've not tried it. Next video we're going to be trying spray cheese. No, I don't think I've tried it yet, but it's a funny concept. Obviously it's like kind of like a whipped cream can but for cheese. The funniest bit about it is only half of it's cheese, so 51% of it is cheese, and the other 49 is whatever else. I don't even want to know. And I think
Actually, thought it was the opposite. I thought 39% is cheese, 51 is not.
Not the same.
I guess,
okay.
but I mean, 51% cheese is cheese.
Yeah.
the reason they do that is because it has to be over 50% of whatever they're calling it. So in this
Yeah.
case, cheese. To call it spray cheese, because otherwise I don't think it's technically cheese. But is it really cheese if it's only 50%? I don't know. But yeah, I actually do want to know as well if you guys ever use that and if that's like a thing you commonly have and eat. Like, what do you put it on? I'm assuming maybe crackers, but I'm not really sure.
Crackers,
Yeah.
Is it actually nice? Like, talking about this now, I can't believe I've never tried it. It'd be next on my bucket list to do here. Okay, finally is teeth. So there's a few different points I'm
Teeth.
going to cover on this.
Teeth.
But as you can tell, my
Yeah.
teeth are pretty straight, and that is because I got pulled into the propaganda here. No, I'm joking. But I did get my braces done here.
To be fair, Americans have.
I love
great
American teeth.
The American smile.
You
yeah.
can tell they take good care of their teeth.
Yeah.
Probably because of insurance.
Yeah, the thing about most European countries, not all, but most, is like this, my friends. Here, healthcare is free. Again, let's not go into you pay a lot of taxes, I know, but it's free, basically. And the only thing they don't cover tends to be the dental stuff. You know,
Yeah, dental care is very expensive.
and the health dental care is very expensive. So the other things tend to be free, but the dental it's not free. So people don't have insurance for that, and all of a sudden is crazy to go to a dentist. But in America, I think it's probably what you said. Since they have insurance for everything,
Yeah.
dental package is probably there basically.
Yeah, and I will say that the dental care here is definitely more thorough, and I would say of higher level. Obviously, I mean, I had to pay to get my braces done, which in the UK is, I think it's like 50-50. Obviously, you can pay to get it done. Most people don't. But I will say, if I'm commenting on braces, first of all, it is a lot better here. Back home, first of all, you had to get put on a wait list. I'm not sure if you still get put on that if you're paying for them, but I remember going to quite a few appointments and literally being told by the time I'd be able to get them, I'd be like 19. And obviously by that point, like, it takes a lot longer for braces to work because your teeth are kind
Yes.
of fully formed in their spot. Obviously, when you're younger, it's easier to move them around and whatever. So I'm really glad I didn't have to wait that long because I'd have to have my braces on for so much longer. But it's not even that. I think certain things like expanders here, for example, I got an expander obviously to expand my palate and make my teeth fit in better. And I think in the UK they don't really do that unless you are super crowded, super crooked teeth. Otherwise they're just going to put braces on. And I know a lot of my friends and people that I know back home have had braces and their teeth look straight, but if you look from the side they're kind of booked out because they haven't made enough space, or in some cases dentists back home will just pull teeth. So I think here the braces like process is a lot better. Obviously it's very expensive if you have to pay, and that is a very big shame because I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's nice, obviously, that some people can't afford to get them. I'm so beyond grateful. I think honestly it's gonna sound weird, but it's definitely changed my life, my confidence and everything. I'm a very
No, and I think she did a great explanation here. The thing that for me, I think nowadays a lot of people here also take very good care of the teeth, but I think that for me the big difference is how white the American smile is.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I get shocked. It's very white.
smiley, laughy person, and I feel like I just didn't feel comfortable, you know, laughing, smiling, even talking, because you can tell I talk with a lot of my teeth showing. So it's completely changed my confidence, and I'm so again beyond grateful that my parents were able to, you know, allow me to have that experience and get my braces done and get them done at a great place. And I think it's just such a shame that a lot of people can't have that, and honestly it does make me really sad thinking about it. So in the UK, if you can't have it because you're on the wait list too long, or they don't deem your teeth to be like bad enough to get them, or obviously in America, I don't know if they do free ones, like let me know, I don't think so. But if you have to pay and you can't afford it because they are crazy expensive, that's also a shame. But I will say I feel like maybe their understanding is deeper, but the process they do is better results. But they also do, I think, like 2 rounds of braces. Usually when I first went to get my braces done, they'd asked me if I've ever had braces before or when was the last time I had braces. And I was like, my teeth are so wonky. I do not know why you're asking me that. Clearly I've not had braces before. They tell me a lot of people do in like elementary school or the younger years, get their first round of braces done and then come back and get another round of braces done. Explain that, please. I don't understand. Do your teeth get wonky after that first round? What's the reason? I'm not really sure. But I think it's definitely a big stereotype and one that is pretty true, that in America they focus a lot more on teeth, and it is a big stereotype in the UK that they don't focus on teeth. And I remember I got a lot of insults when I first moved here from people saying that they could tell I was British because of my teeth or whatever it may be, just kind of like slandering that a little bit, basically saying my teeth were horrible because I was from the UK. Not going to go too deep into that, I don't really care. But it was definitely a thing I got said to me a lot and commented online a lot. Because I think here it is such a big thing. Like every person I see has got either straight teeth, very white teeth, fake looking teeth, whatever it is. It's definitely a big focal point here. A lot of people do, especially in states like I visited, like California. They definitely do that a lot. I think in Florida as well, everyone's teeth was good. Other states have been kind of here and there, but those two definitely stand out to me. But I have actually read up about it online, and it is funny because although America, I think, is the country that spends the most money on teeth every year, their teeth aren't the healthiest though. I think it's looks wise, but the health wise isn't always there, because I think it's a known fact that white teeth doesn't equal healthy teeth. If you do have slightly more yellow teeth, obviously to an extent, it is the enamel, which is obviously really important for like protecting the teeth. So it is funny that they spend so much money on teeth in America, but they don't have the healthiest teeth. I don't know, interesting fact. It is definitely something that everyone has and everyone focuses on here. And obviously I'm not going to try to be a hypocrite. Like, I obviously care about how my teeth look. I've gone through braces and all that. I will say I'm not like obsessed with it to the point some other people are. Like,
I would want to look fine to me.
They look
he has
really
a beautiful smile.
Yeah.
Having white teeth, I know, can be tempting.
Yeah.
But I heard also that
It's not that healthy.
is not whitening them can be bad and make them sensitive.
Yeah, no, probably. I mean, probably. I don't know, but probably.
Get my teeth whitened. I've never had them whitened, but I would never want them to look too pristine. And also another thing when I got my braces off was they asked me if I wanted to like shave my teeth down to make them perfectly straight, and I said no. I was like, I don't want them to look fake. I just wanted them to be a little more even in my mouth, if that makes sense. So it is something I think that is a big priority for a lot of people, and I think just looks in general, especially like I said, LA, Florida, probably New York. I've never been there.
But I'm gonna say something. I think she's focusing a lot in cities like, maybe LA, New York, but I don't think, I mean, they are America, of course, but I think it's a different lifestyle. A lot of people there may care about appearances and stuff like that.
Right.
I didn't felt this in San Antonio, for example. I think I was very well integrated. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong here. But every time they bring this perspective about, oh, I was in California, LA. Isn't that one of the most expensive places in the entire world? You know what I mean? So you are comparing yourself with people that
have a lot of money, spend a lot in yourselves.
And we are not people like that. When I say we are not, most of us are not people like that. So it's difficult to... I don't know if this is totally true, in the sense that if she goes to beautiful Alabama, sweet home Alabama, I'm not sure if she will have the same experience, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But just those states kind of stick out to me. So many other procedures people get done, because I think looks is a bigger thing here than it would be back home, but I'll talk about that in another video. Guys, that's all I'm going to talk about today. I've actually got my food waiting for me here, which my dad walked in halfway through, so I don't want it to...
What the hell is that? What is that?
It looks pasta? Yeah.
Go cold. So I'm going to eat that and I'm going to stop there, but there's definitely more points I could talk about, and I'm really enjoying sharing these ideas online. If you guys have anything you'd like to add, any of my questions you could answer, or just any video ideas or things you want me to discuss in later videos, please let me know in the comments. Do my best I can to read through as many of them as I can, and I love doing that, so I'd be really appreciative if anyone comments. Thank you for all the support on my recent videos, and I really hope to see you in my next one. Bye.
My friends, the link for the
Okay.
original video below. Show her some love. I believe she's a small channel, so I would appreciate if you guys can go there. But
Yeah, it's always interesting.
It's interesting.
Hear other Europeans' point of view.
yeah. No, and I think she actually ended up bringing a couple of points. The garbage disposal is pretty common, but for example, the coupon thing, even the teach thing, I think is a unique perspective, honestly. Most people don't talk about that. So I thought it was interesting. That said, Sarah, say goodbye to our friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye, my friends.